Greetings friends, I got a song stuck in my head. It's telling me to throw my little wham in a circle, so you might hear that throughout the workout, but outside of that, you'll get a full body HIIT workout today. And I'm throwing in one exercise that I haven't done since college, but not to take up too much of your time with talking, let's go ahead and start the warm-up. We can warm up and yap, as the youth say. I like to start with this little boxer shuffle. Doesn't ask too much of you outside of shifting your weight from side to side here. I know I've been putting music over these videos, but you're always welcome to have your favorite playlist playing in the background. So feel free to cue that up on your TV or your speaker while you're doing this. I also like to invite folks to set an intention for the workout. I kind of draw that from the practice of yoga, where before each session, you kind of think about why you're here and what you want to get out of it. Let's go into jumping jacks. So what brought you to this video today? Was it gratitude for being able to move your body? Is it a desire to be able to show up strong for your future family? Do you just have life that you're trying to experience, some adventures that you want to have the endurance and strength for? Think about your why and lock into that for when the challenge gets hard. Let's do butt kicks. Heel to glute. I'm going to try to be decent about having these warm-up exercises be about 30 seconds each. This is more of a hamstring exercise right here. Firing those up. Go work. 10 more seconds. Hands are here just for accountability. This is Chico, by the way, if y'all haven't met him. Go work. Let's have our feet go nice and wide apart. We're gonna shift our weight from one side to the other, initiating the movement in our hips, pushing that back and then forward. Woo! I definitely did some hip thrusts this morning. So when I stretch that glute and contract it, I feels it. Go work. I think we got about 5 more seconds here. Go work. 2 and 1. Let's go to the end of our mat. I meant to say at the beginning of this workout that you don't need anything. As mentioned in the title, all you need is your body, some space, maybe something comfortable to lay on, because one of the exercises, or a couple of the exercises, I do have you on your forearms and on your back. So, you know, just something like a mat is good. Even a towel, if you don't have a yoga mat, will do just fine. You can kind of see I'm going up just halfway here. I did boxing yesterday. I am a little beat up, so give me grace in terms of how I look during these videos, because I gotta get my own workout in too. Let's do high knees to round out the warm-up. And go. Whenever you're doing high knees or any exercise where one leg is moving and then the other leg is moving, you should do something similar with your arms. Opposite and opposite. That's how our body was kind of built to move, to keep us nice and balanced. Go work. Almost there. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Sorry, y'all. I got this cute bodysuit that I turned into a shirt on, because this one bit up the bottom of it, but I didn't want it to go to waist. But it also like rides up. Anywho, we got exercises for time. If you're new here, I won't tell you you have to do 50 reps of anything. I'm gonna tell you to try your best within a 45 second, 30 second, and 15 second time frame. So 3 exercises, 45 seconds each, and so on. We're gonna start coming in a little hot. I'm not gonna lie to you, because the way that I work out is I do the challenging things first. Lost my balance there. I do the challenging things first, because that's when I have the most energy, and then I kind of taper down, because it's just kind of before your muscles are gonna be maxed out and taxed. Yeah, your muscles are gonna be more taxed. So you wanna start fresh. Anyways, enough of that procrastinating and explanation, but hopefully it's helpful for when you design your own workouts, right? Start with the thing that's gonna be challenging. We're gonna start with 45 seconds of tuck jumps. What does that look like? You're gonna bring your hands up over your head and you're gonna bring them down, but when you bring them down, you're also gonna bring your knees up. So here, arms up, here. And you can actually start with your hands behind you so that you kind of swing up and then bring your knees to meet you. It is a more advanced exercise. If you need to modify, just give me a squat jump. Here, okay? If you need to modify, no impact at all, do squats for me, okay? Let's do 45 seconds in 3, 2, 1. And with these, you can really modify your pace. Some people will be like this for 45 seconds. I'm more of a taking my time, pacing it out, trying to land soft. I don't have young knees anymore. So safety first. Regardless of what option you're taking, you want to try to land as softly as possible. Good job. Remember to use those arms. Those will really help. And remember, if you're modifying, you just got these squat jumps. And 3 seconds for everyone. 2, and down. I told you we were coming in hot, but it's a HIIT workout, which means we're gonna alternate between higher intensity and lower intensity. If you look over here, because I'm trying to see what's next, and I wrote it down. So, high intensity intervals means that some exercises gotta be lower intensity. So we're gonna go into curtsy lunges. You're gonna take your right leg, bring it back about like a 15-degree angle. So if there's a straight line here, you're gonna move it about 15 degrees out past that line. Curtsy. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each leg. I won't make you do 45 because that's not really fair. It's a bilateral exercise. Good job. I lost track of time a little bit, you know, not gonna lie to you, but we'll get 10 more seconds for good measure. If you can't go down as low, don't. Listen to your body. We're gonna switch sides. Now I'm gonna take the left leg, bring it back past the right. In 3, 2, 1. I like to bring my knee to the ground for that accountability, and then I can feel a nice, good stretch in my glute again. It's not a big deal if your knees are going right above your toes, but try not to have them go really far past. That's when you're likely to experience a little pain. If you can step it back so that that shin is vertical, all the better. 3 seconds. And down. Good job. Very nice. And then, third exercise. Still giving you some time to recover from those tuck jumps. Excuse me, bud. We got lateral bear crawls. Not doggy crawls, bud. But with the bear crawl, you're gonna start in bear position, which means shoulders are over your wrists, knees are under your hips, and then you float the knees up about 1 inch. You're gonna hold that position, and then you're gonna travel the length of your mat and back, okay? So you're gonna move right arm, right leg, left arm, left leg over. You'll see it. Join in when you're ready. In 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds. Hopefully I can do the math. I think I got it. I got just a stopwatch on the left that's not already preset in the intervals. So that's why sometimes the timing is just a little off. But that's how you know this is a human video and not AI. Good job. Try to keep those hips level. Control this movement. Pretend like you got a paper plate, or not a paper plate, fine china on your back that you don't want to fall off and break. So you're trying to stay really flat on your back. Nice control. I think that was 45 seconds. My quads burned there as well. So if you felt that in your quads, that is normal. Quads and core, because you're kind of making sure to stay balanced and not rotate too much. And that's your core working. We're gonna do our 30-second round now. Back to those tuck jumps. Shaving a whole 15 seconds off. Let's make them good. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Try to really get those knees up and try to land soft. This is as soft as it's gonna get for me. Just 30 seconds. We're already at least halfway through. Remember, squat jumps are an option. Otherwise, bring those knees up. 5, 3, 2, down. Great job. We got curtsy lunges. Make sure my mat is aligned for y'all. 20 seconds each leg this time. Bringing it down from 30. And go. Right leg back. Maybe kiss the ground with your knee. Don't slam it into the ground. That is not part of the exercise. It does you no good to bang up your knees. So let's not do that. Good work. And down. Beautiful. Other leg. And 3, 2, 1, go. Good job. I'm trying to keep myself accountable, keeping that shin vertical. Sometimes when you just go through the motions, especially when you're tired from something like tuck jumps, your form may not be as great. So really keep an eye on that shin while bringing that knee to the ground if you can. We're almost there. I might have had you do a little extra. My apologies. I think we got 30 seconds there. Again, not AI. That's the beauty of it, right? All right, 30-second lateral bear crawl. I like to start in different directions just to make sure I'm even. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Could AI generate the random sporadic movements of this chihuahua? I think not. Good job. Breathe it out. Do not hold your breath in any of these exercises. Whew. You can even cuss if you need to. 2, 1. Woo! I feel my quads a lot. I feel like that might be a sign that I'm trying to stay too close to this wall, but adjust it as needed. If you're like, I feel it too much in my quads, maybe bring your legs a little farther back so that you can focus on your core a little bit. Good news, we got 15 seconds for each round, including those tuck jumps. So only 15 seconds of tuck jumps. If you haven't tried the tuck jump throughout this whole time, give it a try on this last round. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Maybe try to pick up the pace. If you've been tempering it and holding back, this is when you let it all go. Give it all you got. And down. Great job. Great, great job. No more tuck jumps. Best news you've heard all day. Now we got those curtsy lunges, 15 seconds each. Let's get that. Let's start with the left leg. I told you I would switch, but I haven't been. Let's take that left leg back. 2, 1. Kiss the ground. Shin vertical. Great job. My dog, relax. Make yourself at home. You're just over there staring at me. Good job. That was 15 seconds. Switch over to the other side. In 3, 2, 1. No more curtsy lunges after this. Really search for that stretch in the front forward leg glute. The glute of the forward leg. 2, 1. Beautiful. Great, great job. We have finished the first round. Congratulations to you.
You may be thinking, well, wait just one moment. What happened to those bear crawls? And you'd be right for thinking about that because I definitely forgot. So go ahead, come down to the mat, finish your 15 seconds of bear crawls. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Breathe it out. Do not hold your breath in any of these exercises. Whew. You can even cuss if you need to. 2, 1. Congratulations to you. What you've earned is 2 minutes of cardio. I sound like I'm joking, but I'm not. When we do my class in person, I have y'all run around this very big park in Atlanta as what I call a victory lap. So this is when you take your victory lap. That might mean running around the house and having your family ask you, what are you doing? And that might be taking a jump rope that you have and jump roping. It might be turning on Take Me Through There and dancing for 2 minutes. Whatever activity you choose, do it for 2 minutes for me, okay? This is when you pause the video, do your cardio of choice for 2 minutes. Have a little unstructured time, a reminder that this is your journey. But if you're like, I don't need the extra cardio, I want to be told what to do, then you're ready for round 2. Let's get into it. Round 2 is down here. We're gonna do a half burpee. What does that mean? It's pretty much what it sounds like. You're gonna come down and then you're gonna come back up, but instead of jumping all the way up, when you come up, I just want you to land in this little squat position. So you're here, squat. Here, in, squat. Okay? 45 seconds, and then I'll tell you the other exercises. They're about to get fun. Let's go when I can do the math properly. In 3, 2, 1, let's try it. And if you want to make this one harder, feel free to add a push-up. If you want to make it easier, when you come down, walk each leg back and forward, and then get into your squat. You got options here. I try to say these videos are all levels friendly because I try to give you a modification for everything. But if you ever feel like, okay, Coach Wynn, you said it's all levels friendly, but it is actually too easy or too hard, please let me know, because it goes both ways. I also want it to be challenging for folks who want a challenge, and those are the folks who add a push-up. Great job. Now, this is where it gets fun. We're gonna do turtles. Hopefully, me bringing my mat out a little bit still allows you to see me. But I call these turtles because this exercise reminds me of what a turtle might look like trying to flip over back onto its back. So you're gonna have your knees up off the ground, feet up off the ground, support your head with your hands, and then you're gonna use your hips, bringing your hip up to your armpit to turn your body. If you've been working out with me since Emory University, where I taught no flex. No, time has started, so go. You're going 180 degrees, okay? 45 seconds here. But yeah, at Emory, fun fact, I taught at one point the most popular class there, and it was another HIIT class. People just liked me telling them what to do, I guess. That's when I had a six-pack. Good job. But yeah, with this exercise, after a while, once you get over feeling silly, you should feel it in your abs. I already feel it in mine. Good job. Great job. So those are turtles. If you've never done those before, now you have a new ab workout to add to your repertoire or to know to avoid. Third exercise. I told you it was downhill. So this one is also, not too bad. Anything's a little better compared to the tump jumps. You're gonna stay down on the mat, except you're gonna be facing downwards, getting into plank position. And then you can be on your wrists or your forearms. I'll leave that choice up to you. But after you're in plank position, I want you to bring your feet out, in, okay? Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Out, in, in. Maybe for accountability, you go right outside of your mat. Good job. And same thing here, you're trying to have a straight line from your shoulders down to your ankles. Sorry, I think I have a tag out. If you're blessed, you might have, you know, something that makes it not straight around your hip area, but try to imagine a straight line from your shoulders, hips, ankles. Good job. Keep it going, keep it going. You're almost there. And down. Sorry y'all, I'm really off with timing today. We're gonna get this right. 30-second round this time. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Half burpee. Add a push-up if you wanna spice it up. Walk it out if you need to modify. But even when you walk it out, try to keep it controlled. I did a sloppy one just now. And I was like, walking it back here, bring it straight back, straight forward with control. And that's how you can still get a really great workout even with modifying, because you're doing it intentionally. We got turtles. Let's get back down onto our back. Maybe it was hard to move last time. Really think about bringing your hips up and towards your armpit in the direction that you want to move. And 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. My dog is so confused. He's like, what are you doing? You're not playing with me. You're just playing around. I know, Chico. Let me use you as a weight. He does not want me. If I were to pick him up and toss him around, he would eat it. You might have a baby that enjoys this though. 2, 1, good job. Woo! That one gets me all discombobulated. Sorry to scare you, Chico. We got plank jacks. Maybe I'm gonna try my forearm this time. Maybe you do the same thing. You switch from forearm to planking on your wrist. Let's go in 5, 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Same deal here. We're gonna keep a straight line from your shoulders to your hips, to your ankles. Oh my gosh. Good job. Keep it going. We got 10 more seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Woo! One more round, y'all. One more round. I'm feeling a transition in my body. I've started working more, let's just say that. And it's a blessing to have more work to do, but I feel the difference. It's taking more energy, so I have to really be intentional and commit to showing up to do stuff like this. So that was a little mini vent therapy session with y'all. Let's get to work in 2, 1. Just observing how this feels hard, and that's okay. It does not have to feel easy each time. And if anything, that's how you know that you're challenging yourself, and maybe you remind yourself that you've been through worse. That's partially why I also have y'all decrease in time with these. Let's get these turtles one last time. In 3, 2, 1. I have y'all decrease in time as you go, because once you've done an exercise for 45 seconds and I'm only asking you to do 15, you remember that you've been through worse and you made it through, just like you made it through that 15 seconds of turtles. And then finally, we got plank jacks. I'm gonna go back to my wrist for this one. Felt a little funky on the forearms. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 15 seconds. Soft landings here. I caught myself kind of banging on the floor. And now I'm trying to be real gentle with it. 3, 2, 1, good job. Great work, y'all. I wonder if y'all liked the Shavasana last time. I know this is a HIIT workout, but I love yoga as well. I might be getting certified soon, or might start my certification process soon. So I'm really trying to look for this tag. I like to incorporate different modalities. Why not blend them? So let's lay down and take a moment to see what your body is telling you. Have one hand over your chest, one hand over your stomach. Take nice deep breaths. I want you to make sure to give some space between your tongue and the roof of your mouth. Make sure that your eyebrows are relaxed. Space between your teeth. Shoulders maybe a little further away from your ears. And just feel the trillions of cells that conspire to get you here today, to get you through this workout, to help you breathe each breath, to contribute to each heartbeat. And think about the gratitude that you can express for, despite maybe some of the things that haven't gone your way, trillions of things had to go right for you to be here. All right. One more deep breath into your nose, out through your mouth. From here, we'll have you lean over to your right or left side, gently push yourself up. I'm gonna have you stretch out your glute. Since we did some of those jumping exercises, bring your right leg over your left. Use that left elbow to push your torso, which is nice and long, over to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Deep breaths. Maybe the twist gets a little deeper. Very nice. Extend that right leg. Do the same thing on your left. Whew, y'all. I'm covering my ankle because that's not cute. That right elbow is helping that right knee come over so that that left glute can stretch. I realized you probably couldn't hear me talking into the wall. Good job. Release that, and since this one ran a little bit long, please feel free to stretch more on your own. I'm trying to get y'all out of here. Roll your shoulders back, bring your hands together, pull them down, opening up that chest. Maybe turning your hands up and down wherever it feels good. Maybe you feel it in your forearms, maybe you feel it more in your bicep if you pull your hands slightly up. And release. Very good, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me today. Whenever people join me for something, y'all really could have been anywhere and you decided to be here. And that is something that I'm super grateful for. If you enjoyed the workout, please drop a comment, maybe put a like on it so that I know somebody's watching, and give me feedback about what you would like to see more of or what you would like to see less of. Again, y'all, my name is Coach Wynn. I'm super happy to be here, happy you're here. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.